This isn't right either. Like, this was like my one Hail Mary, this must be how it's done. But it isn't? So weird. I just don't understand how to break this chamber if you won't attack me properly here either time. I'm gonna have to give up and see if just like killing him breaks open the chamber, but I don't have high hopes for that. Why won't he look at me? Right here in the window. This guy. I literally do not understand. see anywhere else to go. He has a cool tail, Mr. Dragon God. But I really want him to destroy the treasure. There's just like a secret wall somewhere. Just breathe down there, not up here. Man, this is annoying. I've tried like every single way to get him to bust down this wall. Destroy the... Use the first harpoon and back. And then all the way across without activating this harpoon. Tried everything. Maybe I can just like shoot him on the chin and he'll wake up. Where's the lock-on point for the chin? It's not gonna let me do it. Man, I want it. I want it. I think I'm just gonna have to trust that the game lets me into this room once he's dead. So I've tried everything here, and I'm kind of sick of beating the Dragon God encounter. So yeah, let's go. We'll watch this cutscene one more time. I don't know. I don't like it as a solution. But them's the breaks. Yep, sure. Hello, Benton. And a very good morning to you, too. Yeah. Oh, Maze. I've defeated the Dragon God down to this point 3 times. And it's not because he's difficult at this point. It's because each time I've been unsatisfied that we haven't broken into the secret room with the Sword of Destiny. There's been like 3 of these swords in the game that are buried into the floor with a graphic like that. And I want it, but I couldn't get this guy to destroy this wall. No matter how I did it, like in 3 different ways. There's these bolts you fire into his arm, magical ones, that he kind of hates, and it makes him weak. But, tried using the first bolt to shoot his his left arm, and then running back here to see if I can get him to smash this. He wouldn't. I've had him just regular dead without thinking about it, and it didn't smash this. And I've had it so without shooting his other arm, I've ran into this chamber from this side, and he still didn't break it open. Yeah, so yeah, I've been resetting him. Like he's snoring down here, And if you walk in front of his breath, you actually get set alight and die. At this point, you're just playing with your food, Dean. It's true, it's true. But, check this out. He snorts like a bit in his sleep. And if you stand in front of that, while it's kind of like, while it looks like it's a furnace of heat, you die. So even while he's dead, he can still kill you. But yeah, I can't figure it out, so I'm going for the final kill. Hello. Hello. He does things. Maybe he's back up again? Ah, I was going to run off to see if I can get him to destroy the room. Has anyone seen Pacific Rim? Because he does look a little bit like a guy coming out of the ground, a kaiju. Just do have to finish him, am I right? Yeah. I'm so sad about that treasure room. Like, I really did. Like, I've done this boss 3 times in order to try and break in. I'm just kind of hoping when you kill him, that does it, because I can't find any other way. Doesn't look like it's going to. What the hell? Big dragon god dead to arrow, the crown jewel in there. Have you tried shooting it tactic? Yep. He did have a weak chin all along. So we've got pure dragon stone, which is, you know, the top tier of that upgrade path, and then the soul that you generally get from bosses. And no extra path. It looks like, you know, every other area other than Castle Boletaria is just like a 4-parter, and then you're done. Go up there one last time, just to make sure that the wall didn't fall down by itself. But I tried everything. Tried to get him to punch over in this direction. Nothing. Tried to get him to breathe fire over in this direction. He wouldn't do it. He just won't attack this area, no matter what you try. And like, I've picked up one sword that you needed to pick up a sword like this in order to defeat the boss, like the Herald of the Storm, in order to defeat the Manta Ray boss. Picked up one sword like this that was just like on the ground, and I got to keep the sword, and it was just like a regular weapon, but it scales S tier with int. And then I've picked up, I think, a third sword like this somewhere that was like, hey, it's a sword on the ground, it's important. Grab it, it's good. Slip gets right, you had to make him punch walls until you could get to the balusters and then shoot him. No, so what I did wrong was that I underestimated myself. It turns out what I needed to be thinking about was that I am stronger than God. If he hits a bunch of the walls in the game, it doesn't destroy them. But if I hit them with my tiny little dagger, it does destroy those walls. I hit harder than God. And that's what I didn't think about. I thought, well, if God can't break that breakable, I can't. But I was wrong. It was me all along. I was the God along the way. So there we go. That was the solve. Just these tiny little pillars blocking the way that I was trying to get him to destroy, and I just need to go chop, 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 chop. They've got 4 health each. Yeah, ancient Dean God. That's it. That was the answer. So yeah, I kinda need some dynamite because I couldn't break down the thing. Where is the? I'm trying to find the other path up now. I think this might be it. Yeah. So like he smashes this baluster after you use it, because he's kind of angry that you shot him in the arm, which is what you get after you destroy the pillar by chopping it 4 times. And there's a whole sequence down these stairs where each one of these Heidi pillars kind of has like a breakable next to it that that you've got to chop 4 times, keep on going, let him look left and right. It takes absolutely freaking ages. And if he spots you at any point, he just breathes fire down this part. He's done punching. It's fire time now. And you follow it up to pretty much where I was. This is the second baluster. If you make it up here, after doing enough of the stealth events. And if you try and run along here, he will only breathe fire downstairs and not up to the place where you need it. And I hate it. I hated doing it 3 times to try and get him to do the thing. Because he just refused. He just refused. Oh well. So now that is all content cleared. 4, 4, 4, and 4. With this one being the odd one out where 4 actually carries on. I don't know if any NPCs were overly invested in the Dragon God. I don't remember anyone really mentioning it, except for the Filthy Man Merchant. It was just like, I believe the guy's imprisoned a god down there.
Then touch the demon.
That was about it.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul
We might be
of
back
the
in
lost,
endurance.
withdrawn
A bit
from
more
its vessel.
block and move around.
Strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world
Guys, kill the
might
Dragon
be
God.
mended.
Yeah, lol, whatever.
Art thou finished? May thy
I don't think the vendors care if I kill the gods. Maybe they like that they can get into that room now and scavenge around and then sell stuff back to me. That's probably it. What was the Master's Ring? I don't even remember picking this up. Shape with the store remote. This ring increases damage inflicted by optimal hits while decreasing damage inflicted by all other attacks. What? One of several rings originating in a distant land over its unique sword crafting technique. The ring was crafted by comparatively uncommon practices. So what is an optimal hit? And what is all other attacks? That's what I want to know. Maybe this is crits. Deal more damage with crits, but deal less with any non-crit damage? That'd be horrible for me, because the backstabs don't seem to work pretty often in this game. They just fail, even though you're behind the guy. Put away the halberd. That was much easier to destroy some of the rocks with halberd at the top, and then whenever I got to the bottom row, I switched back to my dagger for clearing rocks. It's a bit weird. Some rocks were just awkward. Put away this dragon demon soul. Just can't figure out how to manufacture weapons out of it.
If only I knew how to fight. You have a heart of gold.
Dark Souls 2 onwards seems to have an NPC that goes, yep, bring me the soul of gods, I will give you weapons. And then Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 seem to have question mark on how you get stuff. Like the wizard will offer me spells, but one of the other blacksmiths allured to the fact that I can make weapons with the god things. And it isn't the tooltip that I can make weapons with god things. I just can't find out how to do it.
You have your wits about you.
It's really well hidden. Let's see if, yeah, he's even got some new ones. I can learn Death Cloud. Cool. That guy just died. It's a Death Cloud. Blorp. And then, you know, a ton of other stuff.
As you know, the Scourge of Boletaria has activated all souls and energized all magic. Perhaps, then, we should work to preserve this state of heightened reality? Oh, no, heaven forbid. The demons steal souls, and with them our sanity. Such blasphemy must not be permitted.
He was thinking about making a world full of just, you know, demon souls.
The demons steal souls, and with them our sanity. Such blasphemy must not be permitted. I am fully prepared. I can still be patient.
So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna have any extra talk dialogues with anyone, but let's meet up with the crew anyway.
Oh, Saint Urbane, Umbassa.
Blah. Boring.
May the heavens... Umbassa.
Boring. Whoa. This guy's missing. I wonder if that evil kind of knight in black has killed another person. I really shouldn't have set this guy free. But he was all like, help me, I'm imprisoned. So, didn't see why not. So I'm not seeing a body anywhere. Which is a good sign. Let's go talk to him, see if he says anything different. Why does every Dark Souls game seem to have a murderer that you can accidentally let in?
Hello, brave one. I was just looking for you.
Uh-oh.
I am Yurt, the Silent Chief. The assassin. My work in Boletaria is almost complete.
Whoa!
I have murdered every surviving human. Except for one.
Bad guy.
I... You... Mephistopheles was right about you.
Who? What? What's even going on? Well, he had a heavy item, whatever this was. Oh, full outfit. Okay. So, accidentally let a murderer in. That's what all those bodies were. They kept on showing up. I was wondering about those. And yeah, I guess I didn't get to talk to all of the people that showed up here that just turned up as bodies because they got killed. So all right. I don't know what happened to the priestly guy that we couldn't find. I didn't see any more loot. I should take a look at that gloom set. So I know one thing I'm going to do differently in New Game Plus. I'm not gonna free the Knight in Black. I wonder who this Mephistopheles fellow is. Isn't Mephistopheles the demon in Faust? Somebody may need to correct me on that.
Have you visited the Pantheon? Perhaps
Oh,
to the
the
brave.
dialogue. Okay. Upstairs is boring as ever. I have one more look around here, see if I can find any poor murdered people. Those poor souls. I don't think his loot was anywhere near his location where he used to be standing. No. I like how the Saint Urbane guy doesn't even comment on the fact that, like, his squire, or whatever the other guy was to him, is dead and missing. He's just like, meh. Yeah, bizarre. So, there is one path left to tread to try to kill the king. Not looking forward to it. The king's a bit of a badass.